Here is 5 modifications that you guys need to get on your Ford Fiesta ST or standard Fiesta. Some of these may be able to cross over to all models. Stick around to the end of the video to find out my favourite and most essential modification for the Fiesta ST. Now, before we get into this video, I want you guys to let me know down below your top 5 modifications that you would do to your Fiesta, because you guys might have a very different list to what I have. But yeah, let's get into this. All right, so we're going to be working backwards on this list from 5 to 1. So starting in at number 5 has to be a short shifter. Now, the gearbox on a Fiesta ST from stock is already insanely good. So you may think adding a short shifter isn't that much of a necessity, but adding a short shifter just makes the shift even shorter. In fact, it makes it 25% shorter throws. So it means the throws are so short, it feels like a proper race car when you're flicking through the gears. It is so nice, this gearbox. I love this gearbox so much, and adding that short shifter just enhances it. But I feel like the best way to show you guys how good this is just by how quickly we can shift this thing. So let's go out on the road. Okay, so we're on a nice country road now. It's a bit damp out, so we're gonna get a lot of wheel spin. But I want to show you guys this short shifter because it is, oh, I love it. Bloody hell, it's quick. This is stage 2, by the way, which is why it flipping moves. Oh my god. Right, turning traction all the way off. So we get a bit of wheel spin. Okay, stability control off. Yeah, that's just all wheel spin. That's all wheel spin. Right, here we go. All wheel spin. That was all wheel spin, and I didn't even bloody go quick. You really have to feel the gearbox in one of these to know how good they are. The shorter throws are, you're gonna have to trust me, it is game changing. Now, coming in at number 4 on the list for the next modification has to be the wheels. Now, personally, I don't actually like the standard Fiesta wheels that come on the car. This was a definite must do. Now, I've personally gone with white wheels, and this is a very, very brave decision, and one that I'm so glad I did, and at the same time wish I kind of didn't. Now, the reason I'm glad I did this was because, well, for starters, these look so much better than the stock wheels, but also a reason that you can probably guess why I'm not so glad I did it is because, well, white wheels in England, frankly, don't stay white for very long. They look good for probably 10 minutes after you clean it, and then, well, as you can probably guess, they don't stay clean for very long. When these wheels are clean and everything looks good, boy, is it worth it. Now, the third modification that I'd recommend you do to a Fiesta is the exhaust. Now, a standard Fiesta exhaust just doesn't really live up to the ST name as it should. You know, it doesn't sound very good, it's very boring. Now, I've had so many different combinations of exhaust on this, actually 5 to be exact. I feel like I've hit a nice sweet spot now where it's not too loud, but you can hear me coming from, well, another country. It's not so quiet that you just can't hear it at all. It's a very nice in-between. Now, the exhaust I actually have on this currently is a Miltech non-res race exhaust with a sports cap. And what that means is that it has a race back box, so it's a back box, but it's slightly smaller than the original one. It also means that there's no resonator at all, so the resonator is not very big anyway on a Fiesta ST, so it doesn't make a massive difference, but it makes a little bit more of a rumble, and also a sports cap just so it gives it a bit more of a raspy noise as well. Let me turn it on and show you. It's a nice rumble, and this is a cold start as well, so your neighbours aren't really going to hate you. And there it is quietening down, and yeah, honestly, I don't have to shout that loud. It's a nice rumble. You can tell it's had something done to the exhaust without being like, Jesus Christ, what a chav. So yeah, the Miltech exhaust system. We've had so many different combinations of exhaust, like I've said, but I feel like we've hit a real sweet spot with what we've got. Wheel spin. Bloody hell. I love this car. Oh my God, it's so good. And the noise it makes now. Oh my God, I love it. It drives so nice, this car. I forget, I've literally not driven it like this in ages. Oh my God, it's wheel spinning in third. Literally wheel spinning in third. That's, whoa! Oh, I love this thing. Oh my God. I almost like, if you guys haven't driven a Fiesta ST before, I actually urge you to go and do it. Because, for under 10 grand, I honestly don't think there's something that you can have this much fun in for that money and have some nice, you know, it's got Bluetooth, it's got some nice equipment to it without going really, really old. But it's so, and the seats hug you in. Into fourth, and it flies. Right, we're now getting to my last two favourite modifications, and coming in at number 2 has to be an ITG induction kit. Now, I absolutely love the look of this engine bay. I've gone with a very white theme, but the thing we're focusing on most is this, the ITG induction kit here. It's actually this, which is the ITG induction kit. This is just a hose, a white hose that I bought extra to make it look a bit nicer. All under there is where it goes, and it makes the noise I absolutely love, which is like a little snort. Let me show you. The ITG induction kit costs like 200 quid, but it is the best 200 quid I think I've spent on this car. This induction kit is worth its weight in gold. I absolutely love it, and let me show you what it sounds like under load. Putting this window down here, hopefully it's not too windy and you can hear it all right. Oh my God, I hope you guys can hear that, because it sounds ridiculous. Let me put it all the way down on this one. Sounds so good. Let me put it into second. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, it sounds amazing. Do you hear that? It's like constantly. Oh, love it. Absolutely love this thing. Now, coming in at number 1 on the list, it has to be Stage 1. This thing has literally transformed the car. We're actually running in Stage 2 at the moment, but the only reason I say Stage 1 over Stage 2 is because the amount of money you have to put into making your car Stage 2 worthy. You have to spend a lot of money on an intercooler and a D-cat or a sports cat, and it's a lot of money for not that much gain. You get a bit of gains, but not loads, so that's why I say Stage 1. It is so worth it, and it's cheap. For Stage 1, all you need, well, you don't technically need it, but it's better to have it, and that is the induction kit. You literally can put Stage 1 on this car, just an induction kit, and it is transformed. It is something I would highly, highly recommend. And yeah, I actually went with a Stage 1 tune from AET Motorsport and the guys over at Voodoo. I've got a discount code for their website. It literally transforms the car, and I'll just put my reaction in when we put it on. It literally is insane. Oh my God, that's flipping mental. That's mad, that is mad. Holy bro, that has made a big difference. Holy shit! Oh my God!